All right. We're going to be looking at setting, which is places, objects, and cultures in stories. Now, according to Hugh Holman, who is a literary critic and the author of a handbook to literature, setting is the background against which an action takes place. The elements making up a setting are one, the geographical locations. It's topography, scenery, and the physical arrangements such as the location of windows and doors in a room. All of those play an important role. Two, it can be the occupation or daily manner of living of the characters. Think of characters from the Game of Thrones versus characters from The Walking Dead versus Star Trek. The time or period in which the action takes place. Victoria, the new show that's about Queen Victoria, is very different than, say, The Big Bang Theory. So you could have an epic in history, or sometimes the period or time of the year is just seasonal. Winter is coming. And for the general environment of the characters, for example, religious characters, mental hospitals, moral, social, emotional conditions, all of those are elements that make up a setting. So, setting is essential to work. It gives the reader someplace to visualize, and it gives the character someplace to express their traits. When setting is emphasized to the point where it controls all other aspects of the work, we have what is called local color writing, or regionalism. Usually regionalism occurs when a setting is very unique, like the South or New England when we read Young Goodman Brown. So part of setting can be realism. Setting adds realism and gives the reader some connection to the piece. Perhaps it's a war moment. Atmosphere. Setting can reveal something about the characters. For example, the spooky dark forest in Young Goodman Brown emphasizes the idea that evil lurks underneath the masks of the town people. Organization. Setting can be used to give the piece structure or organization. Emotional. Setting can symbolize or suggest emotions like despair, and setting can lend atmosphere and mood to the work. And finally, irony. Setting can be ironic, can ironically give scenes which are the opposite of expectations. People the guy thinks he's drowning, but really the rock's right next to him. So can you think of other examples of the function of settings? A beautiful farm, nice spring-like. A farm, but in a dystopian society where a nuclear fallout has taken place and everyone is suffering. So setting can be exactly the same type of environment, but emotion, fear, those can all change. So one farm can be ideal looking and a utopia. Another farm can be a dystopian hellscape. So this is our excuse me, our PowerPoint on setting. I have other PowerPoints that focus on our three stories we're reading this week. Battle Royale, which is the first chapter of Invisible Man, The Lottery, and Solomon Rushdie's There Is No Heaven. So good luck reading, and on to the next PowerPoint.